What up, everybody? It's your girl JoJo of JoJo's Replay, and I am here to tell you about OAT, Official America's Team. It is a platform built for fans, by fans, and it's all about Cowboys Nation, baby. We got so many big-time personalities like yours truly, Tyson Westcoast from Dallas Cowboys Scouting, Silver and Blue Nation headed by Big Game James, and the president and CEO himself, Barry Gibson, the guy that's bringing us all together and making all of this happen. Go subscribe. Go be a supporter. You know it's all about Cowboys Nation and about this chase for number 6, baby. And OAT is the hub to connect us all. So I'm telling you right now, go join. Go subscribe, because here at OAT, baby, we making big moves, because OAT is our business, and our business is our swag.
Well, top of the morning, top of the new year morning, everybody. It's your boy B Jizzle. Happy New Year, man. How we doing? Let's go. We're going to talk about how you can stay in the know this year, especially with Built Different Group. Yeah, new year, new strategy. You know, everybody say new year, new me. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to unbig my back. I got to get my summer body ready. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be in VA this May. So I definitely got to get my summer body ready. But top of the morning to everybody. Appreciate y'all tapping in this morning. Let's go where my green badge is at. It is time to tap in. I want to share a few things with y'all that's going on with the page so you can get the most out of Built Different Group, especially on Facebook. Now, I know we're live on LinkedIn, and we're also live on YouTube this morning. So I tip my hat to everybody, top of the morning on all platforms. We are talking about how to stay in the know this offseason. Why? Well, because the Dallas Cowboys have their last game this weekend at home against the Washington Commanders. And after that, we're going to watch everybody else from the couch, you know, kind of like what everybody's doing today with college football. So if you're watching college football, tap in and let me know who you got, baby. I'm riding with them horns. You know, I don't follow too much of college football, but I know Texas plays, I think, Arizona State today. I seen that your Boise State got beat last night by Penn State. I seen Ashton Jeanty, everybody who wants to draft Ashton Jeanty had 2 fumbles. I don't know, man. Is the guy going to be scapegoat now? Let's talk about it this morning as we talk about it on how to stay in the know this year in 2025. So how's everybody doing, baby? Where them comments at? Let's go. Let me know them comments is working. Good morning, Nicole. Happy New Year. Cousins got the reps in. That's what I'm talking about. I love when my folks who got a gym membership know exactly what to do when you get in the gym. Before you get in the comments, I need you to like and share this video. Come on, we got 1 like. We got 11 people on here. Don't act like it's a brand new year and y'all forgot everything to do. Let's go smash that like button, baby, so we can get that algorithm going on Facebook this morning. Y'all know algorithms on Facebook, they make you pay to play. Well, when I got your help on the social currency, that helps jumpstart the juice here. Good morning, Kelly. How we doing? Appreciate you tapping in. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. But yeah, in case you were streaming under a rock and you just didn't know yesterday, you know, Ezekiel Elliott had requested to leave the Dallas Cowboys. He wanted to be let go, and the Dallas Cowboys granted him his request. Why? Well, maybe Ezekiel Elliott might land with a contender. Maybe he might not, but that definitely cleans up some of the running back unit for the Dallas Cowboys, because everybody's saying we need to draft a running back. So we're going to talk about that during the show this morning. But let me just pull up the Facebook page. I want to make sure everybody understands how things work on the Facebook page here this year. That's right. Shout out to everybody on LinkedIn this morning. Everybody on the LinkedIn newsletter that's been posted for this week. Shout out to all my patrons on the weekly smoke. Thank you for your support on that. But yeah, we got a new year cracking off, baby, and a lot of things are changing. You know, I'm not going to be as visible on Facebook. You probably say, well, what's that mean, BG? Well, you know, I did a lot of my dirt here on Facebook the last couple of years. You know, Facebook's kind of been my trap house, if you know what I mean. And now it's time to not put all your eggs in one trap house. You know, we're going to spread out a little bit. So we're spreading back to Patreon. So shout out to everybody who supports Patreon over there, officialamericas.team.com. You know, the only website sharing stories about Dallas Cowboy fans 365 days a year. Some of your favorite super fans have been featured on this blog way before they were fans of the year. Shout out to my guy, James Soupman, a.k.a. Soupman out there. Y'all know who he is. Soupman was 2022 Fan of the Year. Shout out to my guy, Chase Smith, 2021 Fan of the Year, was a Built Different Group supporter. before he got selected. But yeah, we're gonna take that over this season. You know, they got a fan up for fan of the year this season. I'm not too fond of. So when you're not too fond of something, you either can complain about it or you can take action on it. So we're going to take action on it this year, and we're going to run that whole NFL Fan of the Year program, at least from the Dallas Cowboys perspective. But if you have not checked out Official America's Team, that's what we've been talking about. This is the only website that's sharing stories about fans 365 days a year. You see, we got our new promo up. Shout out to my guy Charles with Stars. Shout out to my guy King Sharon with Red Oak Builders. We got our official sponsors on the website now. So there's going to be some things changing on this. There's going to be more stories that's going to be coming out. So how can you stay abreast? How can you make sure you get in the know when it comes to OAT, right? Let's go, baby. Throw them comments up in there. Let me know where you're watching from. Let's give you a shout out this morning. Good morning, Alan. How we doing? Happy New Year. I see you, baby. Hey, Tanya, how you doing? Happy New Year down there in Arkansas. Good to see you as always in the gym. Appreciate you tapping in this morning. But yeah, when you go to the Facebook page here, you see we've changed the cover. You know, we got a new show coming up, Position Predictions with my girl Kels, who's in the gym with us right now. We're going to be getting busy after the Super Bowl in February. So mid-February after the Super Bowl on February 16th, we're going to be launching position predictions. We're going to be talking about the NFL draft with the Dallas Cowboys, particularly like who should we draft? Ashton Jeanty, who just had 2 fumbles in a game that Boise State lost, or we're going to look at Skatebo from Arizona State today as the Longhorns line up against him. We're going to see what Skatebo got in the mix, right? So, yeah, we're going to be talking a lot about the NFL draft and all of the positions, which positions the Cowboys should draft, which should they go? Is it best player available, or are we going to go in the trenches? Are we going to go wide receiver? So, yeah, that is the brand new breaking news here that we've shared in mid-February. We're going to be cranking up a show, as I told my girl Kels. Shout out to my girl Kels. Yeah, that's right. We're going to be on a show. We're going to have guests. We're going to have interviews. We're going to have a lot of content. We're going to have draft boards. We're going to have mock drafts. We're going to invite a lot of our supporters up, especially if you have a green badge. So if you have a green badge here on Facebook, that's your ticket into the show to get down with us on position predictions. But as always, if you go to the page, here is one way you can stay in the know. There's several ways that you can stay in the know here. And you say, well, what do I need to stay in the know for, BG? I don't give a damn about all them fucking events and shit you go to. I just want to hear about the Cowboys. Well, that's cool. You can go follow the pages. That's all they talk about is the fucking Cowboys. I mean, that's all we talk about here too. But during the offseason, baby, this is where Built Different Group fans actually really shine. And we're going to talk a little bit about that today. So you go to the Facebook page. If you go to the featured post here. So if you're new here and you're wondering how you can stay abreast, everything that's going on, like the Great Alaska Fishing Trip coming up in June 25 through the 29th. You just scroll across here. These posts, they change from time to time. As you can see, we got our event up here. Shout out to my girl Candy, and I will be in VA hosting her 4th annual Star Diva Beach Bash. That's going to be in May, in mid-May, around when the NFL schedule comes out. So hold that thought as we talk about the NFL schedule. So on the featured section, you also got the Inside channel. So I just shared a Patreon post in the Inside channel this morning because today at 3 p.m., that's right, all my patrons who have a paid membership, got a paid membership on Patreon. You know, you got about 5 different memberships you can get over there. You got a paid membership. You're going to learn about where I'm going to be at in the month of January and why I'm there and who I'm meeting with. That's right, baby. We coming into 2025 with big plans, baby. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So get into the Inside channel so that way you can catch up with other events. That's one way that we keep abreast all of our fans here on the Facebook page. So that way you know what we got going on. So like I said, these featured posts, they change from time to time as relevance, you know, as need of relevance or whatnot. We'll paste them or post them there. So that way you can stay abreast, because a lot of times when you scroll down the timeline, you may miss some things on the timeline. Like we talked about here, Ezekiel Elliott was released yesterday. And appreciate everybody that tapped in on my last broadcast for the 2024 year. Let's get some shout outs, baby. Let's see who's rolling with us. I see my guy Charles with Stars in the building, baby. How we doing, Charles? Happy New Year to you, baby. Top is in the building. Appreciate you tapping in. Saying hello, fam. Watching the Texas Longhorn game. That's right. What up, Prototype? I see you. Says, hey, Tattoo Mark. Oh, it's Tattoo Mark in the building. Tattoo Mark, why you going to tell me to DM you, baby, and you don't answer, man? You need to DM me back, baby. Let me know what you got cracking over there. But that's how we going to stay abreast things that are going on with Build Different Group this year. That is one way is you got to, when you visit the page here, you want to come to the featured section and check out what's going on in the featured section, right? Now, another way you can stay in the know, and this is very, very crucial. If you like all of the stories that's been put out on Official America's Team, if you like hearing about Dallas Cowboy fans and what they do during the off season between the Super Bowl and training camp, then you're going to want to subscribe for free on Facebook. And how do you do that? Well, if you just go to the top post here that says GAF 2.0, that's in the featured section, right? You go down to this, you go down to the bottom of it. You see where it says get updates right there? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see where my arrow is going right there? You see the get updates right above that boost post? When you tap that button, get updates, that's going to automatically subscribe you to the page. So anytime that I'm live here, anytime I publish something into that message chat there, or that direct message chat for all of our subscribers, we've got almost 3,000 subscribers here on Build Different Group. So if you want to learn about stories and things of, you know, events and stuff like that that's going on during the off season, you're going to want to hit that update button. So go down there on that post. Anytime you see any posts on BDG that say get updates at the bottom, all you got to do is simply hit that. Now, if you're an Eagles fan, don't be tapping that shit. I don't know why Eagle fans love to hang out on fucking Cowboy pages and be in my inbox. Grown man in my inbox, grown men in my inbox talking about fly, Eagles, fly. Look, don't be an Eagles fan and hit good updates, because when I send you an update, I don't want to hear, I don't like the Cowboys. Well, why the fuck you on my page? Y'all know I can't stand Eagle fans, so I got to specifically write it out in crayons so they can understand. Don't be tapping get updates unless you're a Dallas Cowboy fan. That's how that works. Now, if you're a fan like my guy Tomas Carrasco here, the Charger fan, who's Gym Rat of the Month for one of our months this month here in 2024, you know, we can coexist with other fans from the NFL 31 fan bases. You know, we can coexist. But for some reason, Eagle fans always want to be in my inbox talking about fly, Eagles, fly. Look, I'm not with that. I'm going to just block you with the quickness. But that's just an update right there on the Great Alaska Fishing Trip 2.0. You say, well, damn, what's that, BG? Well, man, we launched the official Great Alaska Fishing Trip in June of 2024. Shout out to my guy, RC. State Board of Governor in Alaska. Shout out to all of them State Board of Governors on Patreon. You say, well, what's that, BG? How can I become a State Board of Governor? Well, check it out. We've got 6 and we need 44 more. That's right. We need 1 per state. So if you take a look at the Patreon membership level here, when you go to my page, you can check out the video right there on the top so you can learn everything about what's going on. Just to give you a quick peek, as you can see, we got up some different things that you can learn about there. Quick 2-minute video. Welcome you to the page. Here's our weekly LinkedIn weekly smoke membership for $3. Shout out to all my veterans who choose cannabis for pain management as an alternative for pain management and your mental health. You can learn about how to cut taxes, get your medical cannabis card. And especially for veteran content creators, if you're a veteran like I am and you're creating content around cannabis, let's link up on LinkedIn, baby. Check out that weekly smoke offering right there for $3 a month. The stakeholder membership is up next. I'm going through all the memberships here on Patreon so that way you can stay in the know, because look, all this information that I'm putting out on Patreon is not going to be on Facebook. Y'all not going to get it for fucking free this year like y'all been getting it. I've worked hard to build this network over the last 8 years throughout this Dallas Cowboy fan base, not only in America, but it spans the globe. And as a result, those who support this kind of content and feel this type of content will know about it first. So that's why you got to get you a stakeholder membership, baby, because that's like you're a stakeholder in the business. That means you have a general concern about what we got going on with Patreon. So you can check that out. And we get to our Raise the Bar competition. Now, we've had the Gym Rat competition in 2023 on Facebook. Shout out to our winner, Mike Rock, a.k.a. Jersey Mike 2023 Gym Rat of the Year, first of his kind. We doubled back in 2024 for our second Gym Rat of the Year competition, and we picked up our sponsor, King Sharon, with Red Ox Builders, our first official sponsor. One lucky Gym Rat of the Year for 2024, which will be announced later in this month on Supporter Saturday. It'll be January 25th. I'll announce who the December Gym Rat of the Month is. That'll give us our 12 Gym Rats of the Month. One Gym Rat of the Month will be flown to Bakersfield in April of this year. You'll get to stay, you'll get a hotel, you get to fly out, you get your hotel, and you'll get into the 4th annual One Star, One Family Unity Barbecue. And there will be an all 32 NFL golf tournament going down. So if you like to play golf, bring your clubs if you're a Gym Rat and you win. So we're going to announce our 2024 Gym Rat of the Year on January 25th. So shout out to all of those 12. Once we announce the 12th one, we will announce the winner of the year. So make sure and stay tuned for that. But make sure you go down and get you a Raise the Bar membership. If you want to compete for Gym Rat of the Year in 2025, it has been officially moved to Patreon. So like I said, 2023 was Facebook on BDG. 2024 was on BDG right here. And now in 2025, we have moving the Gym Rat of the Year competition to Patreon. Why? Well, there's going to be a lot of things included on the Gym Rat of the Month competition. Like, you know, we're going to have some quizzes. We're going to have some draft picks, some draft boards. We're going to do a lot of interactive things with our Raise the Bar folks to pick our Raise the Bar 2025 Gym Rat of the Year, or 2026 Gym Rat of the Year, rather. So you want to get your Raise the Bar membership if you have not. So if you have a Facebook membership now, that's cool. That means you support the content on Facebook. That means everything you see on Facebook, you'll be supporting. We appreciate that. But if you want to elevate your game, you want to raise the bar, get down with Patreon, because there's a lot of information I'm telling you, I'm sharing with my network that I built over 8 years that you're not going to get anywhere else. I am the source, baby. So get your Raise the Bar membership. Now, getting back to SBG, shout out to our state board of governors. You say, well, why do we need one per 50 state? Well, here's the vision. Here's the vision of your boy, B Jizzle. We want to make sure we got one state board of governor per every state, right? That's going to be a designated diehard Dallas Cowboy fan that lives this shit like a lifestyle. Not somebody that after the Super Bowl, you tuck your damn merchandise away, you tuck all your jerseys and all your caps and all your cowboy shit, and you stick it in the bed, or you put it in one of them big black and yellow tubs you buy at Walmart when you first walk in. You know, you put all your cowboy shit in there, and you stick it in the garage. That's not state board of governor. That you don't fit the description. No, we need folks that rep the Cowboys 365 days a year. I need somebody that's active in the trenches, that stays abreast everything they know, so they go to their state. They're the state board of governor. They're the state representative for everything that goes on. And shout out to our 6 state board of governors we got right now. Like I said, RC up in AK, Mike Rock in Washington. We got Charles Owen here in Maryland with us. We got Nicole Craig with us in the gym today in Indiana. And I think we got one more out there. Oh, yeah, shout out to my guy, Park Ranger, who just took over California. I'm just waiting to find out, do we have anybody in Oregon that can stand up so we can just lock the West Coast down from Alaska to California? Y'all let me know and tap in, baby. What up, Isaac? He says, now you know E-Girl fans want to know all the updates. Yeah, they just closet Cowboy fans. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand grown men in another grown man's inbox. I don't understand that. Especially on social media, you talking about fly, Eagles, fly. Like, you's a fucking Cowboy fan if you in my inbox as an Eagle fan, literally. You a bipolar, baby. You just need to come on out the closet and be a total Cowboy fan. Don't be over here schmoozing in my comments, schmoozing in my DMs. Yeah, that's what they do, Isaac. You hit it right on the head, baby. Shout out to my guy, Mike Rock, on Facebook or on YouTube tapping in this morning. He said 2025, let's go. What up, Felipe, let me get it right. He says, get over the bar. What do you mean? Sarah says, get that badge and support. Stop look-a-hooing. Yeah, tell them. You know, I got 100 and some thousand people that follow this page. I think 100,000 of them are fake Eagle fans trying to be Cowboy fans, to tell you the truth. Sarah says, California dreaming over here. I know you are. Felipe says, had my badge, was disabled due to surgery last year, so I was away from the screen so I could look at the games. It's all good, man. We know everybody's not in the position to support. You know what I mean? I've been in a position where I couldn't support anything at one point. Believe me. I have been there and done that. I understand. You can't get stars, that's cool. You can't subscribe, that's cool. If you can't support on Patreon, that's cool. You can still turn on your notifications. You can still like, comment, and share on the content here. And like I said, you could sign up for updates. So let's go back and take a look at that, right? Let's get back to the updates again. How do you get the updates? So if you just tapping in, you want to say, well, how can I get updates for free, BDG? Because I don't want to pay you shit. Because all you do is drink coffee and smoke weed. I'm not fixing to support your habit. Like, I get it. A lot of folks sit out there and they think this type of shit, which I don't need your support for my support, if you understand what I mean. But you do need to support the content, because the way that I work, the way that I'm a mad scientist with this shit, I told y'all I'm on my Walter White shit for 2025. A lot of y'all gonna see, baby. Demonstration beats conversation in 2025. So getting down to the featured post again, go to this post. It's right here, the first post. You say, how can I stay in the know for free, BG? I can't afford to subscribe. I can't afford stars. I can't afford Patreon. But you can afford to hit that little button right there that say get updates. That's free. And what that will do is put you in our DM notifications. So that way, when anytime we go live here, you'll get a notification. Anytime I publish anything on OAT, this is what will happen. I will publish stories on OAT. I will share the story in here, and it will go out to our almost 3,000 subscribers whenever we do publish. Trying to get something over here back on my dashboard so that way I can share with y'all, give y'all a little bit more. If you're just tapping in for the first time, do me a favor, leave me a comment, let me know where you're watching from, baby. It's medication and stimulation. It's the top of the morning, baby. It's 10:58 on the West Coast, you know, the best coast. I just need my Oregon State Board of Governors stand up. Can we get somebody from Oregon as an SBG? We need to lock the West Coast down. But yeah, let's get back to some content, man. What's going on with that Longhorns game right now? Top, let me go ahead and Google the score on that, man. Let's see what's going on with them horns over there. Is it on yet or no? Let me know, top. Y'all know I don't watch much college football, but I know there's 3 games going on today. Okay, yeah. No, it's on right now. It looks like Texas Longhorns up 14-3. So let's talk about it, y'all. What do y'all think about Ashton Jeanty? Do y'all still want to draft Ashton Jeanty after what kind of performance he put up last night, especially watching Boise State get bowed out of the College Bowl? Y'all let me know in the comments below. Are y'all still team Ashton Jeanty? Y'all want Ashton Jeanty the way he was out there dropping the baby last night? I mean, the Cowboys are currently sitting at the 12th pick for the NFL draft if my intel from my girl Kales is still correct. Y'all saying that if Ashton Jeanty falls down to number 12 after the performance he put in against Penn State last night, I mean, if he couldn't run against Penn State last night again in that defense, I mean, simple math tells me that the NFL defenses are a lot better than most college defenses. But shout out to everybody that's tapping in with them Longhorns out there. They're up 14-3 right now. What's Scatbo doing? A skateboard. What's he doing? Skateboard doing anything today? Let's talk about it, baby. Everybody said we need to draft a running back. I know my guy Charles with stars is hard on the campaign, but look, I don't think the Cowboys drafting a running back. Even if Ashton Jeanty falls down that far, especially if we're at 12, I don't think Jerry Jones and them are going to go back to the woodshed on the first-round pick with a running back. Did y'all just see that we released Ezekiel Elliott at his own request yesterday? You know the NFL stands for not for long, right? Y'all tap in the comments and let me know, baby. Sarah says, I live on disability and my badge money gets paid like a bill. Yeah. Sarah's been, you know, I know who my diehard gym rats are. You know what I mean? And we reward diehard gym rat behavior accordingly. You know, it's about commitment. It's about discipline. It's about growth. And we appreciate you growing with us here, Sarah, over the years. Thank you for your dedication in the gym. Charles says, Ashton Jeanty faced the top 20 defense for the first time last night, which is Yard per carry average was 3.5 with 108 yards and 2 fumbles. Are y'all still Team Ginty? Y'all still talking about drafting Ashton Ginty after last night? Tap in and let me know. Sarah says, to be honest, that's the game I watched him in. So not so great his first impression. Yeah, prayers for New Orleans. I did see that something's going down in New Orleans. You know, that's where the home of the Super Bowl is going to be at next month. I guess somebody drove a car into a crowd of people and killed some folks. They're calling it like a terrorist type of deal. I'm going to tell you, that's why I stayed in the fucking house for New Year's last night, man. You won't catch me in the streets, baby, like that because, man, you got to keep your head on the swivel out here nowadays. Thank you, Thaby, for bringing that up. But prayers out to everybody affected in New Orleans with that crazy accident down there. That's not sports related, but we will share that here. Maybe some Cowboy fans might be affected, but thank you, Thaby. Top says, yeah, I still want him. I don't think Jerry Jones, I don't think we draft a running back first off the board. And that's why we're going to be talking about position predictions with my girl Kels coming up here in February. So in case you did not see the banner, I'll just throw it up here for you so you can check it out. Starting February 16th, me and my girl Kels are going to be kicking off position predictions. We're going to be talking about the NFL draft, how many picks the Dallas Cowboys have, who should the Dallas Cowboys go after. We're going to do mock drafts, mock boards. We're going to have draft discussions. We're going to have interviews and special guests and all the above. It's a show. So if you support BDG content here, then you're going to be supporting that show, position predictions. So if you have a green badge in 2025, your green badge support will be for our official shows on Build Different Group. But I don't think the Cowboys go to the woodshed on a running back. Y'all remember when we drafted Ezekiel Elliott at 4, right? We had to pay him all that money. Are y'all saying we need to draft a running back so we can pay him all that money? Y'all know Jerry Jones and them said we already tight on this cap money coming in. You know, the Cap Boys and all them. Cap Boy Stephen Jones and them said, you know, a lot like this year going to be like next year or this year when it comes to the offseason, when it comes to moves and things like that. But yeah, we'll be definitely talking about it and getting into the trenches, so to speak, when it comes to the NFL draft coming up. So I'm super excited about that. What else do we got going on? So yeah, like I said, all Patreon supporters. You say, well, what am I supporting on Patreon? Well, you got to take a look at your specific membership. But overall, this is the only website on the internet, Craigs. Just do me a favor today when you get bored and Google Dallas Cowboys position predictions. And watch what the first thing is that come up there is. We put our story here on OAT to let everybody know. So we're going to be cranking out more stories here on Official America's Team. We've got our official sponsors up. As you see, we got our Patreon video here. We'll put our Supporter Saturday shows here for our Facebook folks. But we'll be publishing stories here on OAT about all of the off-season events. Like what else is going on? Well, shit, man, we got something going on every month, man. And I'm telling you, today at 3 p.m., if you have any level of paid membership on my Patreon, you will know where I'm going to be at in January and why and who I'm meeting with. We are already preparing for the 2025 takeover. That's right, baby. The 2025 takeover. How many of y'all know about the takeover? Was anybody in Atlanta this year? Did anybody go to Atlanta for the takeover this year? Anybody know what I'm talking about when I say takeover? You know, the NFL schedule comes out in May. And when the NFL schedule comes out in May, folks like myself and folks that are boots on ground types of Dallas Cowboy fans that live this lifestyle 365 days a year, you know, not the ones that tuck your shit away like we talked about under the bed, put it in the tub, put it in the garage. Then, you know, you wait till you hear dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, training camp, Dallas Cowboys. Oh, let me go grab my shit. No, not like that. These are diehard Cowboy fans, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, baby. Never leave home without it. And I'm talking about the star. But yeah, we circled them dates, man. We circled the dates on when the takeover was going to be. So back in May of 2023, mid-May of 2023, when the schedule broke, everybody circled the date for Atlanta. Everybody circled the date for Atlanta. Why? Well, because that was the takeover game. And I can show you better than I can tell you. So if you're just tapping in, this is how to stay in the know this year with BDG, baby. We want to make sure you stay in the know with things. But yeah, you can check the story out here. Dallas Cowboy fans took over ATL and now set our sights on Las Vegas in 2025. So when the schedule comes out mid-May this year, me and a lot of other Cowboy fans that are boots on ground types, we're going to be circling the date on when does the Dallas Cowboys travel to Las Vegas to play the Las Vegas Raiders. Are you picking up what I'm putting down yet? And you say, well, who cares about the fucking Raiders going to Vegas? Well, a lot of Cowboy fans actually care about when the Cowboys go to Vegas. Why? Because when the Dallas Cowboys visit Las Vegas, it's going to be the takeover in 2025. All me and my dogs, we're going to be taking it over in 2025, baby. And kicking off in January, like I said, today at 3 p.m., you'll learn about what am I preparing for, what are we looking forward to, and what can you expect when the Dallas Cowboys visit to play Las Vegas in the 2025 season. Now, coming into this year, you got to have a plan. So, are you a Dallas Cowboy content creator? Are you creating content around your favorite Dallas Cowboy player this season? Well, content creators, you're going to want to pay attention. I got something for you coming up on April 1st, and all my Patreons know about it. So, like I said, today at 3 p.m., you will learn where and who I will be with in the month of January. And if you have any kind of paid subscription, you'll learn about that today at 3 p.m. That post is already scheduled to publish. I've already shared pretty much. I kind of alluded to the fact. Let me get over here. I can show you better than I can tell you. You know, January 2025, baby. Pay attention exclusive. Straight drop BG. That's right, baby. I'm on straight drop every month. I'm going to be straight dropping where I'm going to be, who I'm going to be talking to, and why you need to know. Again, I will be gathering information and intel from my network across the nation, around the globe this season. It will be all put to use coming into the 2025 season, because not only will we be circling the dates for Las Vegas, a lot of other games will be circling the dates for it too. Like I know Dallas goes to Denver. So shout out to my guy, Bob, the Cannabis Cowboy. We may be looking at doing something out in Denver. But yeah, I'm on my Walter White shit, baby. I'm officially on my Walter White behavior, baby. So you can go over there and get you a free membership. So if you don't have the money to be able to get a paid membership on Patreon, that's cool. You can get a free membership. We got a lot of folks over there currently on a free membership. Now, I will tell you that a free membership is only going to get you limited information. You know, the free membership is designed to get you over there, download the app, get you comfortable with it. And then once you want to start knowing more of the information or getting more plugged in and becoming a player on this team that we're building in 2025, you're welcome to join the team. And like I said, I'm looking for some state board of governors. We need 44 more state board of governors before we kick off this season. So how are we going to do that? Well, let's talk about the Gym Rat of the Year competition. I'm going to be giving you January, February, and March as brand new Raise the Bar patrons to get into the gym. We are going to kick off the 2025 Gym Rat of the Year competition on April 1st. Because we're transitioning from Facebook to Patreon. So you can get a free membership. Come over there on Patreon and check it out. Maybe when you do get in a position to get you a paid membership, you can do so. But until then, you can stay on the free membership, and you're going to see a lot of posts that's coming out that's going to tell you, well, you need this membership to get this type of information, and so on and so forth. So there's going to be a lot of different types of content. It's going to be written content over there. It's going to be video content over there. It's going to be a lot of interactive content over there. And in order for you to compete for Raise, or in order for you to compete for Gym Rat of the Year in 2025, you're going to need a Raise the Bar membership with my Patreon. So I want to make sure that everybody knows how to stay in the know. So when you go over here, you just scroll down, check out memberships, and you can go through all of the different memberships that are there. There's several different memberships. Now, my angel investor, I want to talk about this one right quick before we get ready to wrap up on some more content and wrap up the show here this morning on how to stay in the know with OAT in 2025. So you got a small business You need some social media reach. You need some content for your small business on social media like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, what have you. You need a profile review. You need to learn what can you do or can you do better. Well, guess what? BG here is at your services. You need to check out my 88 Angel Investor membership. Angel investors are those folks that are a small business that want to sign up for on-demand marketing skills and content at your beck and call. That means when you become an angel investor as a small business owner with my Patreon, I only got room for 6. Okay? Only 6 angel investors. So if you got a small business and you're looking to leverage some Cowboys social media like myself, you know what I mean? 200,000 followers combined on all social media accounts, over millions and millions of views. You want to get your business in front of Cowboy fans and NFL fans. You want to get your products or services out there. You want to be part of the content here. You want to come join us on shows and market your product or services or whatever it is. Get on that angel investor. I'm looking for my first angel investor at $88 a month. You say, well, damn, that's expensive. Well, look, you got to pay for what you're worth, baby. You got to pay. You got to know your worth, and you're going to pay for what you get because there's nobody else in the fan base that got this kind of reach, baby. Not in the trenches. You know, some of these social media bloggers on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on whatever, you know, they got their followers and that's cool, but ain't nobody in the trenches like BDG. Can we just admit that there is no other Facebook page like Build Different Group that's in the trenches? And so we want to help the businesses, especially Dallas Cowboys small businesses in the trenches. We want to help you reach and help you grow. You can leverage all of my expertise and my network as an 88 angel investor. So check that one out. Like I said, only got room for 6. And that's how you can stay in the know with BDG this year. So like I said, not a lot of my content will be shared here moving forward. I will still do live broadcast on top of the morning. We'll talk about Dallas Cowboys things and whatnot. We'll do the supporter Saturday shows here. We'll have the official show. Like I said, position predictions kicking off mid-February after the Super Bowl. So a lot of things popping. And so just as a reminder, how do you stay in the know with BDG? Just one more time before we get out of here today, because I hear Dandy Don over there by the light switch fumbling around. How do you stay in the know? Well, if you're on Facebook here, all you need to do is go to the featured pages, the featured posts that are right here. See, it says featured. And if you really want to stay in the updates, make sure you hit get updates on any of the posts that you see with these little buttons right here to say get updates. That will subscribe you to for free on Facebook. So anytime I publish a story or anytime we have a show that goes live, you get a push notification so you can choose to come in and join us or not. And that's how you can stay in the know with BDG in 2025. So let's go through and let's give some more shout outs to our folks in the comments. Charles says, Las Vegas takeover, baby. I'll be there. I know you will. I look forward to seeing you out there in Alaska too as well. Felipe says, Cowboys coming out the woodwork. What do you mean? We've been out the woodwork, baby. You just coming out the woodwork. 17-3 Texas. Look like that's going to be a wrap for them Longhorns today, huh? Charles says, we play KC, Chargers, Detroit, Minnesota, Chicago, Denver, 2025. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of dates that are going to be circled. So if you're going to want to learn about those games on when we're doing events, when things, you know what I'm saying, we've been putting out way too much information here for free. You know what I mean? And so for people that actually value this information, we know you'll find your way to be able to come over and support it because we know it's better to give than receive, especially if you're getting that kind of good information. Felipe says, next year is going to be a coach's year. Next man winning has changed for the Dallas Cowboys. Look, man, we're not getting rid of Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy ain't going nowhere. Just like BDG ain't going nowhere. Just like your boy BG ain't going nowhere. So I appreciate you as always, especially if you gave me a like, a comment, or a share today. We've been live on Facebook, live on LinkedIn, and live on YouTube. I'm going to get back in the lab today. I got things to do. Remember, today at 3 o'clock in about 3 hours, that post will be dropping about where and what and who will be going on this month in the month of January with your boy BG and the BDG network, especially when it comes down to OAT. So you want to make sure and get your Patreon membership. Any paid Patreon membership today will get you access to that post at 3 o'clock when it drops today. But thank you as always. Like I said, if you gave me a comment or like or share, we know everybody can't support. That social currency is very, very important. So when you like, comment, or share, that makes sure our content stays in front of you. I want to welcome everybody into the new year. Hopefully everybody made it in safe. You got to have a plan, baby, because if you don't, you plan to fail. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I want to wish everybody a final happy new year before we get out of here today. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations to everybody watching the college football out there. We're going to be talking more about who the Cowboys should draft in our upcoming show, Position Predictions. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm super excited about the things that we're doing with OAT and the Patreon and the BDG network in 2025. This is how you can stay in the know. So if you just got here, do me a favor, use hashtag replay. Make sure you watch this after fact so that way you can stay in the know. And we'll see y'all in the gym on the next episode.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.